Good morning. I'm the Moon Mama. Today is Sunday. And Sunday is the day governed by the sun, and the sun is currently in Pisces. And the sun in Pisces is the place where our subconscious dwells, where it's like the metaphor is like the ocean. It's the part of you that you are most unaware of. it's the mystical part. It's the spiritual part. And when I say most unaware, not necessarily. It's just the unseen aspects of us. It is the subconscious parts of us, and really, that's the majority of who and what we are. So the sun is in Pisces, and the moon is in the last phases, the last degrees of Taurus. And the moon is exalted in Taurus. And so this energy, I don't know how you guys have been feeling for the past couple of days, but I have been feeling this Mercury retrograde because Mercury's also in Pisces, Neptune was in Pisces, and Mercury's retrograding through Pisces. And I've been feeling like I'm being squashed. Like I literally feel like all the air is sucked out of the room, and it creates inside of me, or it can create a feeling of I hear myself say, I feel like God is gone. It's just a very weird, it's just the energy feels, it feels watery, it feels flowy, but it feels void of goodness to me in this really weird way. And that could just be the energy because there's a lot of fear in the air with this conversation around, this health stuff going on. And so maybe that could be what I'm tapping into. But it brings me into this experience of asking myself, am I willing to know that wherever I am, however I feel, that God is in that? And it like helps me let go of, my attachments to the outer reality and really come inside of myself and know the divinity of God. And so I wanted to share some stuff with you guys because yesterday I've started studying. I've always sort of done herbal work. Like my grandmother was that kind of woman. She was like a kitchen witch is what I would say. But I am really wanting to explore more. Hold on one second, because as we age, our bodies start to change, especially as women. And so I have been wanting to really understand how I can better support myself with herbal medicines. So, right, this is holy basil water. And holy basil water is good for everything. Like I just met this incredible woman. Her name is Sarah B. And she's helping me learn. And holy basil water is good for everything. It literally nurtures the body. It nurtures the cells, the womb, the adrenal glands. So I drink about a half a gallon of it every day. It's good. It's like, it has kind of a basil flavor. It's really sweet, and I really enjoy it. And then yesterday we went for I went for a hike in Malibu to learn some of the local herbs and things like that. And this is mugwort. I don't know if you guys really are, like I burn mugwort like sage, and it smells so good. It helps you open up your psyche and helps you get into a dream state or a trance state so that you can tap into other realities. This is fresh Irish sage. And so this, oh gosh, it smells so good. And so I literally will just dry it, and then when it dries, I'll burn it. But I'm also going to start making oils and things to really help. This is a lavender burning stick, and so it's almost dry now, and then once, maybe about another couple of weeks, because I've had it for a couple of weeks already, and then I'll be able to burn it. And what these herbs do, like one of the things I've learned a long time ago, not to rely on Western medicine. I've had a couple of experiences, like when I was breastfeeding my son, and he was diagnosed with Down syndrome. I went to a doctor, and they told me to stop breastfeeding and start taking medicine for depression. And I remember telling them, look, I'm scared because I have a child with Down syndrome and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not depressed and I don't need medicine. I really just need, support and tools to really learn how to manage this and take care of myself. And Western medicine just didn't offer me anything in that. And so there've been a few other times where once I had a cyst in my breast, and they started telling me that it was 0 degrees. They said it was 0% cancer, and they wanted me to take all of these hormones. And I was like, well, if there's no cancer, why do you want me to take hormones? And so what I learned is that, the Western machine, that is the Western medicine machine, that it really isn't often about the well-being of the patients, that it's mostly about dollars and cents and making money. And so they do that on the backs of people not being informed and not knowing how to heal yourself. And so astrology is a way to help heal your mind and understand how you function. And then, herbal medicine is a way to align ourselves with the universe in our bodies, because we have all the medicine here that we need in order to heal ourselves. And so I just really encourage you all to ask questions about everything. And especially while we're in this Mercury retrograde period, like, look at your life and see what are some things you can do different. What are some things you can do more naturally and organically? For instance, this is mugwort oil. I use the oil to assist me in my prayer time and my spiritual practice. This is another oil that I use. Gosh, it's that meteorite. I can't think of the name of it in this moment. It's the meteorite that helps us also lift out of this reality so that we can tap into the spiritual realms. And so I just use natural things to help me in my process, whether it be with herbs and cooling my body down if I'm going through hot flashes or something like that. Cucumber water, holy basil water, burdock water for my body and my hormones, or burning things to help me relax, or just all sorts, like turmeric or kelp, for managing my hormonal system, crystals, like all sorts. These things are far less invasive. They are far more affordable, and they are in alignment with nature. And so it's just an opportunity for us to learn how to use the elements in order to heal ourselves, because that's what the Creator gave us. And when we use it, we actually have better results. That's my opinion. So today, while the moon is in Taurus and the sun is in Pisces, and it's a Sunday, you can begin to, look at areas in your life where you can become more aligned with your spiritual self, and how you can do that by with earthly things like herbs and crystals and things like that, because that is what we have been given in order to heal ourselves. But it means that we have to be willing to break away from the Western way of doing it and ask more questions and learn more and become more responsible for our health and well-being. With that, I am the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day, and I will be with you all again tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.